See you later.
Okay, you show them.
In other news, a player from the Italian Pro League has just arrived in Japan. As a former Raimon player, he will almost certainly have a few fans excited to see his face again.
And with a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. Welcome back to Let's Play Inazuma 11 GO Light. This is part 38 as part of chapter 9 already. This game has been flying by.
We'll be departing for Roulette Park now. On the bus, everyone.
Yes, coach?
So Kirkwood beat us last year. They must be an incredible team.
All that training will pay off. I'm sure of it.
That's right. I'm glad you kept at it, JP.
Nice one, lads. That's the spirit. They'll be in for a shock if they're expecting the same old gubbins as last year.
Yeah. I hope you'll be watching, Chief. I'll make this a march to remember. Bang! With me loud sound effects on the progress screen. We're going to get on the bus and set off.
That's enough.
Another draw. Just how good are they? Bailong and Victor are evenly matched. At least better than us, ain't they?
You're flipping brilliant, Victor. The saying His Highness Alex Zabel himself's got his eye on you.
The path to greatness is all laid out ahead of you, eh? I've got to admit I'm jelly. Get out of my face. Eh? Well, there's no need for that.
Everybody gather round.
A certain number of you have been chosen to participate in a top-secret project for 5th Sector. Chosen members will be transferred to an even higher-level training facility and are to follow an intense training regime. Those who successfully complete this new level of training will be granted the honor of becoming an ultimate player. It's finally happening. First up, Victor Blade. You have been chosen as the lead representative for this new project. Victor.
That's Victor Blade, is it? He's nothing to get het up about Bailong, not in his current state.
I'm going back to base.
Oh, not planning to stay and watch.
I've changed my mind. We who seek to become the ultimate players have no time to waste on such frivolities. He was watching, wasn't he?
And of course, by he, you mean best character Bailong, more like Bailong, because he's Bay and Arian. Wow, Mr. Veteran got the name of the venue right. So we will head straight over there to the roulette rail and set off to take on those Kirkwood boys and give them a trouncing, as it were. I'm not sure if the dialogue around this area itself actually changes, but it seems like maybe it did, even if just a tad. You can see Hillman and Alex Zabel here, both on the election banner. It does show that Alex Zabel is winning, as he's the red bar, but Coach Hillman's gaining some traction there, at the very least. Let's get on the train!
Alright team, this is it. The future of football never looked so bright.
It's been a long time.
Now, I don't know if you could make it out from the floor of that cutscene, but yep, we're on a bit of a beachy area. And this is quite comfortably the nicest route to Stadium. Look at this view. We all loved exploring Okinawa in Inazuma 11 too. This guy is speaking in haiku. Perfect horizon, as far as the eye can see. Runners on the sand. Credit to Jack's Films for the melody of... Oh, we got another one. Those who follow me must learn this one simple rule. Socks inside shoes, blank. That one didn't quite work, I'm afraid. I appreciate the message of socks inside shoes.
Fancy a match, like?
Well, we better go for it if you're going to speak like that, fair enough. But, oh, it's Blaze again! I did slightly mess up his name when we were required to play against him as part of the sumo, the kendo club, but now he's just decided to become a part of the Raft Arena route teams. That Alex Blaze gets around, but his teams are still not too difficult to take on. But yeah, so like with the Okinawa area in Inazuma 11 2, I seem to think it's one of the most popular areas in the game, but at the same time, maybe it's just me. I can't say with complete confidence because the Inazuma 11 fandom isn't really large enough to gain a good perspective of what counts as overrated and what counts as underrated. But I think the guys behind Inazuma 11 GO must have at least slightly known that Okinawa was a fairly popular area, and we deserved to have another beach area, and that's exactly what we got. This is not really a coastal area, but we're still surrounded by water as we head for the stadium. That was just a don't lose the ball game, nothing particularly worth showing there. But I want to see what's in this treasure chest while this woman gets stood up on her date. That is a spirit token, and I tell you something, spirit tokens are few and far between in this game. I'm not sure if I've ever actually explained what they do, because maybe that's the first one we've got. But just in case, in the main game, fighting spirits only belong to players who actually get them throughout the story. So that's Arian Sherwin, Victor Blade, Ricardo de Rigo, and anyone else who may pick one up throughout the remainder of the story. And those who don't get one during the main story will never canonically get a fighting spirit of their own. But you will be able to use fighting spirit tokens, such as that, to give a generic fighting spirit to anyone you like in the post-game. But you have to have one of those tokens to do it, and the tokens are a finite item. They are not unlimited, or at the very least, if there is a replenishable source of them, then they're extremely hard to get hold of. So you must always consider, before using a spirit token... This is why I talk to NPCs, I love the randoms like that. But yeah, so when you do reach the post-game and want to give fighting spirits to your other players, you've really got to know if they are a key person that you definitely want to equip with one. Now, I'm going to head into the arena.
And here we have it! The Kirkwood versus Raimon match will be fought on the River Raft Arena's floating pitch. Who will sink and who will swim? That's the name of the chapter.
Apart from the floating thing, this pitch isn't too unusual. Hey man, it'll be no bother. It's not compared to that ice pitch, like.
Aphrodite. Jude? Aphrodite sided with Axel. Does he really believe in all this regulated football? So that's Kirkwood.
Well, we might as well use up a little bit more time to talk to everybody. Obviously, I'm not going to be starting the match anytime soon, but a nice little chat log.
Coach Love is a seasoned player and he's played against Raimon in the past many times. This isn't going to be a walk in the park.
Kirkwood with that legendary striker studied, wasn't he? Axel Blaze?
You've heard of Ray Dark, but not Axel Blaze. Oof, sheltered life. As captain, Laurel saw about as many wins as I did last year. We were fairly equal. But this year, it sounds like he's struggling to hold the team together. It will almost certainly have an effect on their game. It's okay, I'm an amazing swimmer. If the ball falls in, I'll just jump in and get it back.
You're gonna win this one. Not for anyone else, like. We're doing this for us.
Look, it's not about winning, it's about showing 5th sector we can follow orders. And all you have to do is keep the bench warm. Got it?
And that's all of the optional ones. Talking to Ricardo would get us on with almost the match.
Kirkwood seemed fired up and determined to win. I thought they were supposed to be fighting amongst themselves.
Team, proceed as planned. Chew Raimon up and spit them out. Leave them humbled, and you are sure to find the true path. Yes, coach.
Laurel, I must ask you something. I've heard there may be some tension among your team. Is there any truth to this? Yeah, you could say that. But it doesn't matter. We're not on anyone's side today. We're just here playing for us. That's our starting lineup for this match.
Wait a sec, I'm out?
Alright everyone, start warming up. I'm sorry, Wan Chang.
Why am I on the bench? I did all those drills like everyone else.
Oh dear, there's your little twist. Wan Li, after threatening to leave Raimon School along with Lucian Dark, pieing off practice and complaining about the coach, is now not going to be on the starting lineup, and oof, I wonder why. Aphrodite's being a bit cocky as we try to speak to him. But yeah, it's really nice to have him back, and this Kirkwood are seeming more and more like an interesting bunch, and we will take them on in the next episode by speaking to Jade, and we can't climb up this set of steps, which is a pity. See you in the next episode.